definitely get it. It's for free. All right. So with that, let's move on to our next story. All right. So Juan and Robyn are back in the headlines as if we care about them, but you know what? At least it's good content. So let's go. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says, did Rohop's Juan Dixon get, quote, cozy with a woman at the laundromat? Robyn reacts amid affair drama, and Mystery Girl denies claims as video is leaked. And you know I got your back. I got the video. I got the video. So we'll watch the video, okay? Now let's get into it. Well, quick refresher course, just in case you guys missed it. As we all know, Juan and Robyn allegedly got married for the second time. We all are still waiting on the paperwork. We were all still waiting on this alleged marriage certificate because I personally do not believe it. We also know that this season, and in my personal opinion, all of the seasons, because I don't think that Juan and Robyn were ever romantically together at any point in time during the Real Housewives of Potomac. I think that they've had a co-parenting friendship relationship, quote, understanding. And I think that they have been fronting for the cameras, just like his ex-girlfriend said, because I'm not going to call her the mistress anymore. Just like his ex-girlfriend said, they knew what the, quote, obligation was, and it was a relationship for the cameras for the show. And in season 1, Juan Dixon said himself, I would have been gone if it wasn't for the kids. And not only do I think that they were lying to us, but Robyn had the audacity to admit that they had been lying to their own children. Remember how she said the boys didn't even know that they were divorced and the boys found out on Google? So if you are lying to your own children about the status of your relationship, then you sure as hell have no problem lying to us. I think Robyn and Juan have been, and Giselle, because I think Giselle's been in on the okie doke, have been playing in our faces and lying in our faces for the last 7 years they've been on the show. I think the entire time it's been a joke. Anyway. And then, of course, we had the whole situation come out with his ex-girlfriend from Canada, where she said she flew in to see him at the hotel. Apparently they had sex. He paid for the hotel room. And then, this is according to her, his friend came, inappropriately exposed himself sexually to her and made her feel extremely uncomfortable. And she flew back to Canada and she cut it off with him. And she also made the claim that Juan and his friends like to, quote, find girls to pass around sexually. Again, I'm not saying this is true. I'm just repeating what this woman has said. And the whole, in my opinion, made up story that not Juan, but Giselle and Robyn made up to tell on their Reasonably Shady podcast and Patreon has echoes of the truth, but to me, it was a complete lie. We've been over it, so we can watch those old videos and stuff. But let's get into the latest scandal. Okay. It says, Juan Dixon is once again in the hot seat. Just weeks after Robyn Dixon confirmed on her podcast that her husband, who recently wed for a second time, allegedly, had engaged in inappropriate contact with a woman who later accused him of an affair. The Real Housewives of Potomac cast member was allegedly seen, quote, hugging another woman at a laundromat. This was last Monday when CSU played NSU in Virginia, a tipster wrote on the All Things Bravo reality fan page on Facebook. They were at the laundromat at the corner of my street when I was there. I don't give an F. And no, they weren't washing CSU's related clothes. When I tell you guys they were hugged up at the washing machine and loading their stuff into the dryer, arms around each other's waist, that's what happened, allegedly. I did not get a picture of them hugging because I was standing right next to them at the washer and dryer. As someone said, my junior detective skills aren't that good yet to sneak a pic next to someone, the insider added. Okay, so this is the pic that's on the screen. So this is them at the laundromat. The one where she is wearing, and I think her name's like Brianna, we'll talk about it, but the pic where she's wearing the yellow hoodie, that's the pic that they're talking about now. That's the pic they're talking about in this situation. And while Robyn has not yet addressed the incident directly, she did share a telling message with her fans and followers on her Instagram story shortly after the photo of Juan and the mystery woman was posted. Now, that's what's on the side of the screen. If you can't read it, I'll read it for you. So Juan Dixon basically reshared Charlemagne the God's post saying, quote, "Maturing is letting people think whatever they want to think, because who gives an F?" Robyn, shut up. Nobody gives an F about you. Like, please, you're a mess. You're an absolute mess. And did you guys catch in the reunion how Robyn was like, we have to show our lives. We have to show our lives on camera. And then they cut to like unseen footage of Andy and Robyn going after Robyn's lives. Like, Robyn is the biggest hypocrite. She's the biggest liar. She's the biggest fake and phony. Girl, bye. Bye, Robyn. Okay. As for the mystery woman, Brianna Gross, who works as the director of basketball operations at Coppin State University, she addressed the rumors directly, doing her best to shut them down with an Instagram story post of her own, which said, "Get a life." Her message stated as she shared a photo of herself with Juan as they held up laundry detergent, seemingly confirming there was no funny business. Okay, side note. Well, actually, let me finish this and then we'll get into it. Okay. In the past, Robyn had mentioned that Juan, a college basketball coach, is sometimes responsible for doing the laundry for his team. As Brianna denied the allegations against her and Juan, a video of their interaction at the laundromat shared by Giorgio Says on Instagram seemingly backed her story, showing that all appeared to be doing was the laundry. Okay, now let's watch that video and then I'm going to get into some more of this whole situation, why I'm really sure Brianna wants to shut this story down, and so does Juan. Okay, let's get into it.
Okay, let's take a look at this video that someone sent me from outside of this laundromat that Juan was allegedly in with this other woman that is the director of basketball at Coppin State. I want to make sure I say it right because you guys are attacking me about it. Coppin State. Did I get it right? Okay. And did take a photo of what they allege to be Juan's car outside the laundromat. See, I told you, just helping her do laundry.
No, sir. You get out the way. You get out the way.
Move, sir.
Move.
Oh, come on, guy. Like, move. Now, there's clearly nothing salacious about this video. It's just literally them doing laundry. But I did find this to be funny. So the woman apparently needed to make a statement about this. So this is what she posted to her Instagram stories. She said, "Get a life, guys." I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this what it looks like? Or...
I have a couple of questions. My first question is, do they not have laundry facilities at the university? Where is this laundry facility? Okay, because sure, the video looks innocuous, it looks pretty innocent, this, that, and the third, but why are they not doing laundry on campus? This does not look like the campus laundry, right? It looks like this is laundry that they're doing while they're out and about, right? Not on campus. If they both are allegedly doing laundry for the team, why are they not doing it on university property? I know that, thank God I work for myself. But if I had coworkers, I doubt I would just be all willy-nilly out in the world doing laundry with them. I would use the facilities provided by the university. That's just my number one, candy cane question. I was like, I'm confused. Why are they not on campus doing campus activities? Secondly, this does not look good for Juan, and this does not look good for this woman, because let's not forget, Juan is still implicated in a sexual assault lawsuit that has been filed against him and others, other like the basketball coaches and the big head honchos at Coppin University. And the crux of that sexual assault lawsuit is inappropriate sexual behavior between students and faculty. So within the intercollegiate situation. So now we're seeing Juan, who is allegedly having an inappropriate relationship with somebody that he works with. So that now this is faculty, right? This, I wonder if this could have any effect on the lawsuit. Maybe not. Maybe that's a jump. Maybe that's a stretch. I don't know. But that's what it made me think about. You know what I mean? If the university itself is already being sued for inappropriate sexual behavior, either with students or faculties X, Y, and Z, which Juan has been implicated in. It's not just against him, but he has been named as one of the people in there, that he had the responsibility to protect the student. And according to the lawsuit, he didn't. He knew that the student was in danger. He knew what the student was saying was going on, and he was complicit. He failed to report and maybe even put in harm's way. And I also think it's probably going to open a Pandora's box, because I don't think that the young man suing Coppin is the only person who's probably experienced this. This is probably a much bigger, insidious, systematic problem within that particular institution. Probably a bunch of institutions, but we'll just talk about that one. I don't think that it's an isolated situation where a student is claiming that he was catfished, gaslit, forced to do sexual acts, blackmailed with, revenge porn and all of that stuff, revenge P, you know what I mean? So this just isn't a good look. It's not a good look. Now, do I think Juan and this woman are in a relationship? I don't know. And I personally don't really care, because again, I don't think that Juan and Robyn have ever been in a real relationship for the last decade. So I don't think it's cheating, and B, I just don't care. But I am interested if they are, only given within the context to the sexual assault, the SA lawsuit that he's a part of now. How does that look? And why are they not on university property doing university alleged tasks? If they're trying to use the cover story of, he does laundry for the basketball team. When I went to college, we had laundry facilities on campus. Why aren't they doing it on campus? Because if they had been doing it on campus, I highly doubt this random chick would have been able to get this video. So why are they not doing this on campus? That, to me, is the most interesting part about all of this stuff. I don't think it's cheating. I don't think it's an affair. And this woman, I'm trying to get better at that. This woman, she probably now realizes she might have a lot to lose with this situation. So, of course, she's trying to play it off. Oh, get a life. We're just doing laundry, la, la, la. Because I wonder what Juan's position is at the school now. I'm sure they don't want to fire him because if they fire him while the lawsuit is, pending or in discovery, that could look like an admission that what he did was wrong. And if they do an admission of what he did was wrong, then that makes them liable, right? Because you might be thinking, well, why wasn't he fired if he was implicated in this lawsuit? You always have to think about the institution. They're trying to protect themselves and cover all of their bases. So they're not going to do anything that makes them look guilty or liable, right? That's why I think he still has the job. Who knows? Anyway, I'm sure she probably does not want to be implicated in this. I personally don't care if they're smashing or not. Now, I really don't care, but I wonder what other implications this will have, okay? Now, I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. We have one more story after this one. Drew Sidora's and Ralph Pittman's divorce is already getting very messy, very messy, very messy. And that is our last story of the day. But before we get into that, put it down below. What do you think about the Juan situation, the Robyn situation, his quote cheating allegations? And should Robyn be fired? I think she should have been gone. I think she should be fired. I'm not really here for her. We can just let her go on to whatever little land she needs to go off to. But before you do that, you know what to do. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it when we go live. Also, be sure to share this with a friend because a kiki is always better with community. And check out our description box down below and definitely join our newsletter. I'm telling you, you're going to get some great stuff. You're going to get self-care, self-love, wellness, and some freebies and discounts. So join the newsletter. Why not? All right. So with that, let's move on to our last story of the day, which is Drew Sidora accuses husband Ralph of, quote,